All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Reader. So we're going to continue the AI sector review, but this is actually the first time I'm rearranging the orders of my secondary AI stock. So I am bumping Guard Force down and I am promoting SoundHound up. Again, just my personal opinion about the order of the four. And yeah, if you disagree, let me know, okay? But honestly, I think Guard Force is just, woo. I don't know what else to say, right? And I think, as I'll go over, I think SoundHound is trying to make the move to earn it up here, right? So I'm liking what I'm seeing, but again, cluster of moving averages, right? So I hope that's jumping out at you before I say it in a couple seconds. But real quick, before we go any further, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We're going to take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how this thing is setting up short term. We do have our 5 moving averages. There are horizontal support and resistance lines that I do draw manually myself. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like, subscribe, share, comment. Look, anything you can do really does help with the YouTube algorithms. But for real, just being here and giving me your time is super, super appreciated, all right? So look, let's get into it. And again, it is all about these moving averages right here, all right? You know I'm not the biggest fan of what I call moving average clusters, all right? It's funny, someone actually not gave me shit. I don't think he was being rude by any means, right? But moving average cluster is for sure not a technical term, right? Like, I'm not here trying to sound all smart and shit, right? Like, come on now. But yeah, this is a cluster, right? There are a lot of them together, right? And there are for sure fancier stock words and phrases to say it. But yeah, end of the day, the 5 lines that I got are just too tight, right? And I am not a fan of that. However, the AI stocks are starting to heat up. However, CompQ, baby, NASDAQ has broken 1225 and is riding the 8 moving average up like a champ, right? Like it seems like the conditions are there for this to maybe break the horizontal cluster and go, all right? This day right here closes at 266. We closed today at 266. I'm telling you, I wish it was a penny higher. I would have been so much more bullish if literally this closed a penny higher instead of just right on it. Because look, it looks like it's also right on this day, 266, right? Like this 266 number it's been a wall, all right? That said, again, MACD is super tight, RSI super tight, volume just can't get over that 50, but maybe NASDAQ doing well, maybe AI doing well, maybe Palantir doing well, maybe NVIDIA doing well means SoundHound will do well as well, right? Excuse me, a little hiccup there. I think a reasonable entry look is actually ooh, excuse me, 2 hiccups look, 268, 269 if you really want to be a little, but like this 50% candle line gets us over these last 3-day closes. And when I say last 3, I mean this 266, this 266, and this 266, right? Like I don't care about the days that started over and closed under, and I for sure don't care about these 2 dojis, right? So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow can at least close over 269. I'll be honest, I'm hoping for a 280 close tomorrow. Why? Today we broke 3 moving averages, and in all honesty, we actually broke 4 because we closed under the 50. We gap over the 50 and close over the other 3, right? So 4 get destroyed today. I need some good confirmation. I need 283. All right, that's definitely what we're shooting for. But for real, 269 doji, I'll take that all day. I actually would here, all right? But again, in my humble opinion, I think SoundHound has earned the promotion into this, what I call tier 2 AI stocks, right? So we'll look at the weekly real quick. Again, we're in a really interesting place. Ooh, what's that 50 moving average at? Look at that shit, 269, baby. Getting into 270 is going to be really important for sure. So again, close me at 283 tomorrow. Come down even a little bit on Friday, but just stay over that 270 line, and it could be a very interesting next week for SoundHound for sure. Look, RSI is definitely super low, right? So if it does decide to go up, that could be great. The last thing I want is this to drop into 250, all right? Going down to 260 might be all right, but for sure not 250 or anything in between 250 and 260, okay? BFRG, Bullfrog. So look, this one hasn't been doing fantastic, but again, today was an interesting day, right? We've actually been under the 8 moving average for a number of days now. It's actually, what am I counting? 5 days? Yeah, 5 days under it, right? And in all honesty, it hasn't been a very successful run above the 8 moving average since we lost it back here. You know what I mean? So in a lot of ways, we've been under the 8 for pretty much a full month, all right? Look, if this bad boy can get over 540, if this can close over 540, oh man, that could be real nasty for sure, for sure. All right. MACD's in the zero. It was going down. It kind of seems like it's flattening out. RSI is actually kind of peaking up, but look, end of the day, we now have an established 50 moving average, 50-day average on volume. We need some volume, baby. We need to crack the 2 million volume and crack this 50 moving average. All right. So not doing, honestly, I think SoundHound is doing a little better than this. Obviously, they're both kind of in the moving average cluster realm, right? But they both have some work to do, to say the least, right? This is an interesting weekly. For sure it is. And man, I'm not going to count all these candles real quick, but we're getting close to the 20th week, right? Let me just count them, whatever. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4. So we're close to 15, right? In very soon, we're going to get the 20th week and we'll get the 20 moving average. For now, look, if we can get over and stay over the 8 moving average, we're technically over all the moving averages on the weekly, right? So some interesting things happening here, but again, on both of these, they both need to do well and confirm. That's essentially what we're looking for. But yeah, I think these two are doing better, technically at least, when compared to Guard Force and Big Bear. So I'll cover those shortly. But again, appreciate your time. You know what? Let me do one last one. All right. This one, I'll be honest, this one's my little secret gamble that I'm actually surprised I'm still in. So I do not have a lot of money in this stock. I'll be real honest with you all. But yeah, I bought some. I don't know where. I'll be honest. I don't know which day, but I'm still in this. All right. And this is kind of like my AI dark horse. And yeah, if you can break some important moving averages and fly, dude, hell yeah, I'll ride that, right? Otherwise, if this thing fails and goes down, my stop loss will take me out and I'm not going to lose that much money. But AIXI is actually my like dark horse tier 2 one. I don't think it's you know, do I think that this one's better than Big Bear and Guard Force? I'm not sure. But I at least threw it on this video. And at the end of the day, this volume is shitty. All right. Volume needs to get better. This is for sure a shady 1 minute chart, right? So that said, yeah, I have a little bit of change in this one just to see if it does what it does. You know what I mean? So glad I squeezed this in. Hey, I appreciate your time so much. Thank you. Thank you.